Hi Pisces, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are always welcome. Today I'm going to ask my spirit guides what you don't see coming, what is coming around you for love, next in love, anything going on around you, maybe some surprises. But we're going to call in our guides and see what they have for you. So welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's newly guided here for the first time. So let's get our cards going. Let's call in our spirit guides and see what they want you to know today. Spirit, please share with me, for anyone who has found this reading today, what is it that you want them to know? What don't they see coming? Anything unexpected going on around them? Anything that may take them by surprise? I am listening for you now. I have a mask, hidden motives, disguise. Okay, is somebody holding back? Is somebody that you know holding back? Let's keep going. I have a change. Are they going to change? Will the cycle change? The holding back change? I have a wedding. Marriage forever. Okay, so part of me feels like the person on your mind, I guess that it's the elephant in the room. We never talked about a commitment. We never talked about what we want. Maybe one of us wants a definite commitment, would love to be married, like a ring on their finger. And the other one just never brings up the topic. It's like this kind of big elephant in the room about, are we going to stay together? Are we going to commit to each other? So for some of you, you could be in this connection already, or this could be a connection that's coming, that we are going to go through this process of kind of, I don't know where I stand with this person. So, but the good news is, I want to say a big change. Okay. There's a sense of a proposal that you didn't see coming. Okay. Maybe this person finally decides, that it's time, that happens. We've been together for, excuse me. I'm going to take a pause. Okay. I needed a sip of water there. So it does happen. It happens with, sometimes we're together for a while with somebody, and then all of a sudden they just decide that they're ready and they pop the question, So sometimes it does come out of nowhere. You're kind of hoping, you're kind of anticipating that it will happen, but you don't know when or if, and then all of a sudden takes you by surprise. So I'm going to say a surprise proposal. That would definitely be what you don't see coming. Something. I have a third party interference. I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that there's anybody else involved right now. That's not why they aren't committing, that they want like their options, or they don't feel like you're the person. I feel like they just haven't made up their mind that they physically want to be in a marriage. But I don't think it has anything to do with another person. I have a text message, phone calls, direct messages. I want you to look at how this person communicates with you. Are they consistent? Are they always there for you? Can you rely on them? Spirit just said. I feel like if they're showing you, that there's a part of me that says, I'm showing you more than I am telling you how I feel. I have a spiritual awakening, an enlightenment, an epiphany. I'm going to say it that way. There's a part of me that feels like something happens. There could be a loss. There could be a loss of a parent, a loss of a sibling, a loss of a friend. And it's almost as if it's a wake-up call to, what am I waiting for? Life is short. I'm with somebody that I love. I'm with somebody that I want to be with. But I feel like there's a change of events. Something like kind of something happens, and then that person says, yeah, what am I waiting for? So I just feel like there's something that triggers the not that they don't love you and they want to marry you for all the right reasons, but I feel like there's a specific trigger. I feel as if there's a reminder, Spirit just said, that life is too short and that we better kind of take advantage of what we have or the days that we have. What are we waiting for energy? So I feel like something like that happens. So maybe that's taking you by surprise. It's like a chain of events. Spirit, please share with me. What is it? Spirit just reminded me that it could be even a pregnancy for some of you. Okay, that there's, excuse me, that there's an unexpected pregnancy. Not all of you. I know you're going to be spamming my comments, but there's an unexpected pregnancy, and maybe we weren't expecting that, and then we definitely weren't expecting a proposal to go with it. So I feel like it's a chain of events that's about to happen for somebody. So we'll put that out there. Somebody who's, I guess, it's kind of like boom, 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 something's happening. I have a 10 of Cups. I have a Page of Cups. I have a Hierophant. And I have a Star. I feel like I don't want to hold back. I mean, I think right from the beginning with that page, I feel like I'm supposed to be with you. I do feel like they're following their faith with that Hierophant. So if they are trying to do the right thing, or that after all this time, it's the right thing to do is to finally get married. We've been living together for a few years, and it's kind of the right thing to do. So there's a part of me that's feeling that. I have a 10 of Cups. I couldn't be happier with you. If they don't tell you, then they will be showing you with their actions. You are the only one. I do feel like nothing compares to you. I also feel like they know that they wish they would tell you more or more often, but it's just not in their nature. So they do try to just be there or be consistent, or you can rely on them, you can trust them, things like that, as opposed to like lovey-dovey, constantly telling you how much they're in love with you. I just don't feel like that's their personality. Doesn't mean that they don't. I just feel like it's not their personality. I always see the 3 of Cups as an engagement. I do. It's a celebration. I can't wait to tell everybody. We're acknowledging something that's very emotional. So an engagement would be right in there with something like that. I have the World. Okay. So we're ready to start this new phase. I feel like this person wants to now show you. It's almost as like a crossing over feeling. I don't know why. Something triggered them. I don't think it's like a fear of losing you. I feel like it's either their age, could be for some financial reasons. Like, you know what? We're paying for 2 houses. It doesn't make any sense. Let's get married and combined our expenses, and we'll have more. So it could be just, it makes sense. It could be because somebody's expecting, and we want this child to come into a marriage. So there could be a reason behind it for some of you. I have a 5 of Wands. That came into me as a surrender. Maybe they've been fighting a commitment. Could be as simple as that. They told you a long time ago they didn't know what they wanted. It didn't really matter to them, but now they've realized that maybe it matters to you. So I feel like they've had a change of heart about commitment. that I feel like how this all started out, I feel like it's a total 180. It might have started out years ago saying, well, as long as you're okay with us never getting married, as long as you're okay with, I'll live with you, but I don't ever want to be married. I don't see a reason to. And then all of a sudden they have a change of heart and say, you know what, there's more reasons to be married than there is to not. So there's something going on with your person that they either want you to feel secure. They know that it's what you wanted. Maybe something like that, which feels nice. I mean, sometimes people do the right thing if that's what the person that they love, they think wants. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have for this connection? Let's see. I miss you. I miss everything about you. Your eyes, your smile, your voice. I'm going to throw it out there as maybe maybe there was some pulling away recently. Maybe we went through a no contact. Maybe we had a little bit of downtime and it made this person realize that they could lose you, that you do want something more. You do want something that you can rely on, or that you don't know where you stand with this person, and it gave them something to think about. So maybe that pulling away was the trigger that I'm feeling, and it was enough for them to say, I don't want to lose you. I want to be with you. So they surprise you and do a 180 and say, I'm not going to lose you over something, like this. You're unique. You are unique and special, and I've never met anyone like you before. You've opened me up to things that I never knew were possible. I'm so strong because of the power of our love. You've opened my heart to the truth, and I'm very grateful for all the lessons that we are both learning. So they know that they can't replace you, nor do they want to. And I feel like they're realizing like you're one of a kind, and they're not going to ever find anybody that's you. So yeah, time to make it official. That's how it's coming in. So nice. Daydream. I often fantasize about you. I daydream about you every day. I can't get you out of my mind all day. I always wonder what you are doing or how you are feeling about me. Meet me in my dreams tonight so we can start making our future together a reality. I want to build a strong foundation for both of us. So maybe it's it's a transition period for us as a couple, right? There's a difference between dating somebody, even living with somebody, and being engaged with somebody. This is my fiance, or being married to somebody. It's how your family looks at the relationship, how society looks at relationship, and how that commitment that you have spiritually and emotionally and legally oftentimes changes the two of you. It brings you closer because you have that commitment. So I feel like we're going through that transition, and I feel like it's changing us, which feels nice. It's bringing us closer together, and I feel like it's something that we needed to be talked about. It needs to be said. Now it could be just the ring on the finger for now, and saying, hey, let's be engaged. Let's see how we do with that for a little bit. And then, then we'll take it to the next step. But I feel like we're moving in all the good directions. How's that? Let's get some loving messages. Let's see. I mean, definitely the epiphany of I don't want to lose you, or them changing from I'll never get married to somehow it's their idea, which I love. So that feels good. Let's see what they're saying. You're my love, my light, and my soulmate. So I realize I'll never find anybody that's like you. Thank you for loving us with your whole heart and soul. Now, there could be a child involved. It could be I want to adopt your child. I want to help raise that child with you. That child's important to me too. And I think that, if we're going to raise this child together, we should be legally married and share a home. And maybe they go through a form of adoption of some kind. Maybe that child calls them, mommy or daddy, because the other parent isn't anywhere in the scene. So, there could be a lot of different reasons, but I feel like this person is definitely seeing the bigger picture. And I think that maybe what you've been wishing for or hoping for is about to come true. That feels nice. Caring for you is painless and fruitful. It's easy to love you. It's just easy to love you. I need you in my life. Your kisses nourish me and keep my love burning. So I kiss you like I mean it. I like that. We're affectionate. We care for each other. My plan for us will take some time. So maybe it's just taken us time to get to this stage. A lot of people have to go through a lot of things before they're ready for a commitment. We're finishing out educations. We have young children that we're raising. There's a lot of reasons, financial reasons, but this feeling of time, all we have is time. There's something going on around me today with this trigger, whether it was you pulled away because you wanted more and they weren't willing to lose you, or just something reality hitting them with, I either want to do the right thing or I want to make you happy. I know it's something that you want. Life is too short, energy as well. So something is going on with that with me today. I feel safe and at peace waking up in your arms. How about I want to wake up to you and I want to go to bed to you? And maybe our cultures, our religions, the only way we can do that is if we are married. Our families wouldn't allow us to live together. It's unacceptable. So it's there's something going on with, I didn't think I was going to ever commit to, I'm going to pop the question is how it came into me today. So maybe that is what you did not see coming. Maybe that is what you're not seeing coming. So we're going to put that out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you are new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Thank you always for your kind words and your comments. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, KathyMamolen.com. Check out my other 2 YouTube channels, my Pick a Card channel and my Twin Flame Soulmate channel for some additional types of readings. This was a good read and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that it connected to some of you, and we will see you all again real soon.